as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Straight to the air they go. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, you're making your coordinator a little bit nervous, man. When you take a sack down in this area of the field, you are playing with absolute fire. And you know what else? Kind of light a fuse on that other side and that defense, too.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, ball at the 36. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
They give him 5 on the play. That leaves him facing 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's the snap on 4th. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Throwing from the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll try and throw it here. That's caught for the 1st. Big man showing up the yards. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. And normally that equals disaster, but it gets out of bounds and ends in a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They send Jackson in motion right. Makes a cut. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This, our last play of the quarter. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. He finds Johnson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. From the 37. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 2nd and 6. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll throw on 1st. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Eagles hoping to take a lead going into the break. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Throwing now, needing a 1st. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Again to throw now on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
They're going for this. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. All set up now for 1st and 10. They send Jackson in motion right. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw. Just the right touch. And you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets a hit. He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of...
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
They're kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun. He put some juice on a deep throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Eagles will take over beyond their own 40. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. From midfield on second down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. On target to Jackson. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Saints take over and have it starting out at the 18-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Play action on 1st down. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Pass play now. Outright, McCaffrey makes the grab. And he'll go down here at the 16. Working quickly here. From the 16. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. McCaffrey has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Saints take the lead on that successful kick. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This is reeled in by Jackson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Catch is made in close. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only a yard that time, a defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. They send Jackson in motion right. 3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They stick with McCaffrey. Blast through midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes it.
Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try. And a likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. You get a 2-score game now late. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That's one he knows he should have had. And it's going to be second down. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are, what they have to defend.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Eagles get to it. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great in the turkey bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recover for the defense.
And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. Setting up to pass. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
To the air right away is Madden. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Jackson. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now Manning. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. To the air is Manning. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Eagles. Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. His kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. From the gun, Richardson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy.
And he will score. Touchdown. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it, and his guys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very short kick, taken past the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Eli gonna throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Eli. That's caught by McCaffrey. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. On third down, it's Manning. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's Manning. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. They go play action with Manning. This one complete right side. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Manning. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Manning. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Allen. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get this complete to Allen. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. Richardson to throw. That's to the sideline, taken in by Johnson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, they run with Allen. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Looking to throw, Richardson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Has a touchdown. And although it's just the 2nd quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now. Try to get things tied up. Here's Richardson. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him, and we are tied. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Back to throw is Manning. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Manning. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Looking to throw is Manning. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll send their tight end left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. The tight end going in motion to the left. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Eagles. No problem there on the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws.
Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To the air right away is Manning. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Manning. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play.
And he'll take it on in. George Kittle for the score.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Manning. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Eli. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. In motion, it's Jackson. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Here's a third down and 4. Eli gonna throw to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
It just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop him.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He's got a man. That's Kittle. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from the International Series in London after this. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That's taken in. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Madden. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air is Manning. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's Manning. This one complete right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Back to throw is Manning. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. In motion, it's Jackson. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches. Motion man is the tight end going right. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Eagles are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. So Kittle comes in motion. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Whoa. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now Manning. And incomplete to open things up.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Throwing is Manning. Looking deep for Crabtree. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Manning. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Manning gonna throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Now a play fake. Manning. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And the tight end Ebron in motion. Throwing now is Manning. Over the middle, complete. That's Jackson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And the tight end Ebron in motion. Manning now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
On play action, it's Manning. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Crabtree from 8 yards out. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw is Manning. Throw downfield, going to be taken in by Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now they'll change things up. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Play action. Manning sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
After the interception, here's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now it's Wilson. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got a man, that's Ward. Through the middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. 60 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw, it's Manning. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Manning. That's caught by Jackson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The third down now, those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more. He's to the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. And he'll be out of bounds just 3 yards shy of the end zone.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. On play action. Now Manning. He'll buy some time right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turned the ball over.
Now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Shelling through the defense. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Now Manning. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Again, McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Wilson. Over the middle, completes this to Ward. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his 1st. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Kirby Joseph there to drop it.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They run it with Ward. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And that's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. And Wilson in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Down at the 25. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Didn't get a whole lot there, but at least he got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
True on every count there because I know for a fact that when that call came in, it was tagged with these words. Make sure to tell him, if he doesn't have anything, get out of bounds. Save the time on the clock. Now they've got to start considering what their play calling is because they've got to push it downfield.
This is Swift on the counter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This for a 4th quarter lead. Boswell's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 44 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. Eli's going to throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ward. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is now 2. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Manning to throw. He gets it complete to Jackson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hoping to get themselves kick-started.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Now Manning. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here now, third down. To throw is Manning. Jackson's got it over the middle. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. I think probably just trying to draw him off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Elam able to put this one through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Wilson. Completes to Njoku. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Wilson to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. One final try now from Manning. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.